Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, we're going to react to an English fan experiences an American college football game. This is something that, if I could have done it last year when I went to the States and did that mega trip, I would have, but it just wasn't football season. For me, based on what I've seen and heard from various sources, it feels like if you really want to experience peak American sports culture, American college football is the thing to do. I'd say it's probably that, closely followed by maybe March Madness, like college basketball. It seems like college sports are definitely, you get more of a authentic, rugged, just pure sporting experience. Whereas a typical NBA game, we went to see the Lakers versus the Portland Trailblazers. That was a good game. The atmosphere was pretty good, but I feel like if it was a playoff game, it would have been even better. But yeah, I really want to get to a college football game. And so I'm going to have to, the next best thing I guess is for me to live vicariously through this guy over here.
Today I'm experiencing American college football. I'm English, which is clear from my accent, the title of this video, and the fact that I clearly have free healthcare. Sorry, it's the only joke I'll make. Our most popular sport in the UK is football. The world's biggest sport is football. However, today I'm going to the land of soccer, which, well, technically their biggest sport is football too, even though they play with their hands. I'm in LA for a few days. I have the opportunity to soak in something uniquely American. An American football game, and not just any American football game, a college football game. I've been told these games have some of the best atmospheres in world sport, and I need to see this with my own eyes. Today I'm embarking to watch and experience a game in sunny Southern California between the 24th ranked USC Trojans and the 5th ranked Washington Huskies. USC Stadium, LA Memorial Coliseum, has a capacity of 80,000, so the same size as the San Siro. This should be mental. Welcome to Away Day.
I have to say the capacities of these college football teams is just insane. I think the Big House has over 100,000. There's very few soccer teams that have a stadium that big. I think there's 2.
And welcome to LA. Let's do this. I look rough, don't I? Morning from the world's biggest college sports fan. Does that sentence isn't okay in England, is it? That wouldn't be okay. I am either gonna love today or hate it. Let's go find out which one that is. Love sports. I actually really love American football. The Arizona Cardinals are the team I follow in the NFL. That's about as fun as following Leeds. I'm very intrigued basically by 80,000 people. Like I said in the intro, the same as the San Siro, at a sport where, British people maybe look at for a...
And the athletes don't get paid, which is crazy.
Lens as to how American people enjoy it. So I'm curious to know whether the over-enthusiasm is going to annoy me or I'm going to enjoy it.
I think he's going to love it.
Hopefully the game is today. Am I right? It's a manly breakfast, isn't it? Cool.
That's pretty good.
This is what the sports fans eat. There is the Hollywood sign. The real one.
Better list.
I think that's where the game's being played today. That is hefty.
Anyway, everyone always says about how college sports in America are where the real fans are, the real committed fans. I've never understood it. Never understood rooting for, they're not pro. Everyone in...
Hopefully he goes to the tailgating as well.
Sports as a player is aiming to get to the very top, right? I'd find it very hard to get invested in that. In English football, for example, there's a pyramid where you're working your way upwards so you support your team. Whereas here, it's almost this completely separate entity that I've never really understood, and hoping by the end of today I'll understand it. Or I'll get really drunk. Which, I feel like British sports drunk and American sports drunk is two very different things. But maybe by the end of the day I'll disagree with that. Probably not, but maybe.
Is that Maradona?
It looks kind of like him, actually.
Can't be Maradona.
Diego.
This is really cool, isn't it? Oh, the cookie place. Welcome to America.
Why is he so early?
Isn't it? It is mad to me, by the way, that there's a sponsor for the field and all this money goes into college sports and the athletes only just started getting paid, I think.
Oh, so the athletes get paid now? Oh.
Still don't really get the whole...
How much do the athletes make?
What?
I hope it's a decent amount, because a lot of these guys will never make it to the NFL, so it'd be good to, have something to show for their career.
College student. I know college is different in America. College is uni. You'd be arrested in England for watching college students, wouldn't you? Let's be honest. And rightfully so. I'm not defending
not
it.
You can already read the comments, by the way. They're going to be like,
Nobody
Ellis, you need to go to this
watches
certain team
university,
for a really good
in
atmosphere.
England.
And no, that's not how it works. Because if an American tourist goes to any football game in England, you will still experience what a football game is like. Whether you go to the 10th tier of England or the top tier of England, you'll experience a good atmosphere at a sport game. And also, this is apparently, both teams have a chance to get in the playoffs. It's the 100th anniversary or some bollocks like that. So none of this, oh, a better atmosphere or this was a worse atmosphere. I'm not going to go to another American college football game. This is the one. So just take what you're given, all right? I've wandered onto the college campus. Is that allowed?
No, I think that's a bit dodgy, mate.
This immediately, not a fan of. Fight on feels very it's too positive for me. Found the quarterback for today's game. There he is. This is quite a nice vibe. I think this is, I've stumbled into the tailgate here. The problem
this
is
is the
I'm just a
tailgate
random
here.
British man on his own. Like, how do I go about getting involved in this?
Yeah, how do
Just a
you do
random
that?
British man
Can
in
you
a
just
Leeds
walk up to
United
them?
shirt with a camera? Hello, can I take your food? On a genuine note, it is absolutely mad, isn't it, that like you can be
Someone who's not even a professional athlete, but still essentially a celebrity.
like, this is all for them. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on? Like, this is such like a different.
What is the history of college football? Why is it so well loved? And I think I've noticed it's particularly in the South, in the southern states. Am I right?
World, isn't it? This would be like being in your university football team and having 100,000 people rock up to watch you.
It's weird. Like, in the best way possible. No wonder they're all got massive egos who play. I don't know, they might be lovely.
What I always find amazing about America is, whenever I sort of come to
Come
do
on,
something in
man.
America, is it is exactly
Optimism.
like every movie ever portrays it to be. There he is, one of the Trojans. Not really sure how that works because his country wasn't founded for the 1700s and he's dressed like a Roman. Maybe he was their quarterback last season.
I can see why some people will go to like an American college, then make it their whole personality for the rest of their life, because this is fancy.
Look at this. Look at this, is where I went for 3 years of my life. I'd talk about
To
it
be
until
fair,
I
that's a
died.
nice
You know, like how
campus.
in the US office, like Andy Bernard went to Cornell, and that's his entire thing. I'm assuming there's a lot of people like that who peak in high school or college, and then that's their life, which is easy. If you're like the college quarterback and then you don't make it as a career, it must be so hard to have a life.
Readjust,
Because you play in front of 100,000 people, and then you have to go and work in like a garage. This is just unfathomable to me. They're just here for an education, and they become like absolute studs. Studs the word?
But then again, I guess if you get your college, like a lot of these guys, they got scholarships, right? So they don't have to pay for their education, which even if you don't go pro, free education, no student loans.
I reckon so.
This is just madness, isn't it? And what is going on here? This is just, do you know what I mean? Like, we are going to watch people who are only playing this really for a free edge. Some of them might make the league, I don't know. But most of them are just playing to have their education funded. And this is the fan base they have for it. I'm never going to really understand it. What is it with this country and seltzers? I don't care if they're healthier for you. They taste
Is that
like
advertising?
urine. Stop it.
Someone just said to me,
Never
nice
seen
LA
that one.
Galaxy jersey. And I hate that for so many different reasons. You know, there's too many frustrations there for me to unpack in one sentence.
This is my sort of scene. Tacos, tortas, burrito. Let's just give this a go. He's got a quesadilla and a watermelon drink. And I don't know if there's like crack in there or not, but that's unbelievable. The quesadilla is, oh, stop it. Big up the food cart. It's not the first huge helmet to feature on this channel, is it?
Like, how long in advance before the game does the tailgating start? Because it looks like the game isn't going to start for a good few hours.
Let's go through the helmet.
Right, I need to leave the tailgate actually because I need to go get my tickets early because I've been given field access tickets or something like that I need to collect early, which are really expensive, and obviously I wouldn't be able to do that myself, but that has been made possible thanks to this video sponsor,
Memento. Yes, a huge thanks again to Memento for making our journeys around different sports now completely possible. Like, we're now at an American college football game, which is 18. It genuinely is the perfect companion for sports fans, and I cannot recommend it enough. It's completely given us the news. I am inside. I have just had the horrible news.
the experience I have to go pitch side might also include a thing where you run out with the team in front of 80,000 people before the game starts. And
What's wrong with
it's not even
that?
like a thing, I just categorically don't want to do that. I'm aware that's probably an amazing experience and whatever, and probably once in a lifetime I don't want to do it.
Here we go. Let's make me an ultra for
This guy is the typical like Brit, honestly. A little bit grumpy.
90 minutes, or however long the game lasts. 60 minutes. It's really cool, isn't it, to be fair? Lifelong fan of the club, you know. God. I feel like such a... I've had it confirmed to me that I'm running out with the team. Look at how big this stadium is.
Wow. The stadium is huge.
Maybe going to be... There's a blimp. I've never seen a blimp before.
Wow, they've even got a blimp.
That snipe me from there to stop this from happening. Oh, we're being
This is
escorted down to the
crazy.
pitch. This is... There's experience in college football and then there's running with the players. Ah, this is mad, isn't it? Slightly mad.
It reminds me of the Colosseum, man. Honestly, like I was in Rome last year, and this actually, it's giving me Colosseum vibes. The shape of it, how it's kind of flat and round.
There is actually the players. See, I find it weird once again, like this is really cool and right next to the players, but still, like, what level are these? Are these semi-pro? I don't really get it. Here's the lads, the squad, the boys. I mean, quite literally they are. Oh, he's running. One of these will probably play in the NFL one day. Hugs for everyone. There's hug. How many players are there? There's so many players. Marching on together. Marching on together. Where am I going? Have I got lost at this point? Am I slightly lost? I feel like I might be partially lost. I'm just going to keep going and see how far I can sort of walk. I'm off on one now.
Just gonna go round.
Thank you very much. Just keep walking and pretend you're meant to be here, I think. Where are they going? Can I follow them? I don't know. How are these men not middle-aged? Are they senior students? Middle-aged students? Maybe. Look at him. That's craziness.
To be fair, like some of these guys do not look like college students. They look like, 30-plus-year-old men.
Apparently we get Caleb Williams, future #1 pick. Does he play for the team I'm supporting? He does. Apparently he's going to play in the NFL one day. He's 5 years younger than me. Is it a bit weird if I'm like desperately trying to get his attention?
I think that's a bit dodgy.
Go on, launch the ball and catch the ball. That's football, baby. Once again, should never be lost.
Wow, did you see how many people are in the team? This looks like 30 guys. That's a lot.
Once again, should never be lost that these are essentially, like in England, it would be like your university team having 80,000 people watch you. But even your mum and dad don't come and watch you. So it's a very, very different experience. Here come the lads. Let's go! What is going on? Oh God.
It's such a big, experience, spectacle, I guess. That's how I describe it.
Just never-ending bad. I think even I could get into this. Oh my God, it's still coming. Do they just put a flyer up saying, do you want to join the band?
And the home team, your University of Southern California Trojans, home of 135 national championships.
Okay, to explain to me why there's a man on a horse in the distance, I'm sure I've just seen that, right? No, there is, look. You see a horse's head in the very distance.
So that was just the warm-up that they just did, I'm guessing.
Mate, he's like half your age. Christ, look at him, there's like a horde.
Let's go! Let's go, boys! Let's go! Hit him, let's go!
I love it personally. I think this is great.
Oh, there it goes. My man of the match.
So that's the team sort of mascot, I guess.
Well played. What a performance out there. What a performance. Is someone going to make a very cringy, let's get the right decisions out there, refs? I bet you that happens. I bet it happens. There we go. There we go. Oh, he's pissing himself. He's a joker. He's the joker.
Do people bet on college sports? I'm guessing they must. They must. It's actually crazy. Like it's non-professional sports, but people put money down on it.
Here they come. I'll die for you. I'll die for you.
Like there'll be money
I'll
on
die
this
for
game.
you. How are these students? How are you students?
So that's the quarterback.
Go, a college football with go. Oh.
Okay, are they running out with the team now? Okay, they're running out with the team.
Hate every bit of it. It's just... Where am I going? Where am I going? Look at this. Look at all these people here.
His commentary.
Mental. Over there, they're all kicking off over there, aren't they? They're the ultras. Oh god, they're booing. Oh, I'm gonna fuck off, mascot, you dickhead. Oh, what's going on here?
Okay, so
They're all being quite nice. In England, I'd have called them
so these are the away fans. They must be, right?
oh yeah, look, oh, peace. Yeah, I'll do them. Go and have some of that. I missed kickoff, but you know, I've also pulled my left calf running. That's not even a joke. We either die a cringy football vlogger, or you live long enough to see yourself become a cringy American football vlogger. Neither's great. Thought I'd go generic kettle corn and some strawberry lemonade. $18. The game started.
Kettle corn. It's just popcorn, isn't it? Or is that like interchangeable that you can call it popcorn or kettle corn?
I don't know, so I'm presuming nothing's happened. It's interesting to me that the game has started and this many people just don't care. I think it's probably the way I'd say, which is good. Like, because ultimately this result doesn't really matter, does it? Right, let's see what the seat's like. It's at Dartford. 122B. We're going down very much. Oh, it's decent, isn't it? It's a decent little view. This.
That guy's having the time of his life. Yeah, this level of spectacle, you don't even see it in the Premier League, like the professional football league in the UK, which I'd say is probably the biggest league in the world. You don't see cheerleaders. You know, the average attendance is not 80,000. It's probably maybe 45,000.
Like kids. It's fun.
Wow, so the away fans are making more noise than the home fans? Oh, he dropped it. Did he fumble? He fumbled. Yeah, this has to be at least 60,000 because there's some space in the stadium that's not full. But yeah, this is at least 60,000.
Stop this to get the ball back. That's what's going on.
Out of bounds? Yeah.
More than the touchdowns. Like if a punt is blocked or whatever, they go mad. But a touchdown is it's like us going mad for a corner. Don't get me wrong, there's stuff in keeping the fans entertained that's cool, but it's like, oh wait, if you watch a TikTok and there's Subway Surfers playing at the same time, can you not just focus on the thing you're supposed to be focusing on? Surely you can't focus on both at once. Once again, still the equivalent of Norwich University having this many people turn up for it, madness. Wait, the away team bring cheerleaders. So if you're a cheerleader for a college football team,
Do the cheerleaders get paid as well? I'm guessing not. But if they have to travel, maybe they get their expenses paid for, like they travel with the team, they stay at the same hotels kind of thing.
A bit harsh. Still 3 quarters left. Touchdown again.
So it looks like USC is winning.
He loves it. He loves the Trojans. He very much does. Oh no. The ref's down.
Oh no, the ref's down. What happened, dude? That a touchdown? Nice.
God. There is some limbs going on over there, to be fair. Maybe I should join them. That is a sick view for a scoreboard, isn't it? Like, just insanely cool. It's just erupted here.
The atmosphere seems amazing. It does. I'd love it. I'd have a blast. I'd be so drunk at this point. I'd be like 6 beers in at least. Pints.
That was good. Completely missed it, but it was good.
Because yeah, if the tailgating starts like 4 hours before the game, and you're having probably at least a pint an hour, so that's 4 pints by the time the game starts. Yeah. Oh my God, I'd be blasted probably.
Then another touchdown. I'll update you when something important happens at this point. There's too many touchdowns.
So, wow, look at the size of the band. It's like not even the Champions League final. I don't think you see this kind of pageantry.
Please clear the field immediately. Dr. Local,
Another case of people going mad for not touchdowns. People have gone mad for a pick. Crazy. Not nearly crying with happiness. Oh.
Ooh, touchdown? No. Out of bounds.
It is good vibes. It is very good vibes. Very good vibes.
Another touchdown. This is a ridiculously high-scoring game. The game has just stopped at a really pivotal point, and now we're playing a game on the board. About where.
So it seems like there's a ton of things that are done to keep the fans engaged, even when the game isn't going, which I think is cool. Just adds to the whole experience.
What are we doing? Just watch the sport.
Out again.
Wow, super high scoring game. To be fair, that's what you want though. That's what you want.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yes!
We love college football.
42-42. 42-42.
Wow, that's
Christ.
insane. I don't know if I've seen an American football game with that high of a score. Oh wow, it's actually nighttime. How long does the game last? It's pitch black out there now.
The blimp's still going for some reason. Oh, we're cheering a horse. We're cheering a horse. YMCA. Biggest game of the season is the YMCA.
Whatever you think of this, everyone here is having fun.
And that's the important thing.
Nearly everyone.
If they block the kick, it might actually erupt in here. The atmosphere is actually getting really good. Gotta block it.
That's the game done. I'm off. Goodbye USC. We'll catch up in a bit. So, college football, what did I make of it? I think people are going to expect me to have an opinion either way. It was fine. You know, I had fun, people around me had fun. Do I think going into the last bit of a final game, like a big game that you have to win and you're doing the YMCA and it's even, is weird to me? Yeah. It is weird. I think it's just viewed as entertainment sport in America, and that's fine. That's how they view it. If someone around me was trying to do the YMCA of Leeds 1-1 on a playoff final with 10 minutes to go, I'd probably scream at them. But it's a different sport. It's a different experience. I had fun. Never just run on the pitch again. Check out my mentor at the top of the description. You can see
Yeah, just as he described, it's super different to football here in the UK in terms of the actual experience. It's a lot more, it seems, light-hearted. There's a lot less like hooliganism, it seems, less violence, less nasty chants. It seems like everyone is kind of having a good time and it's positive vibes, which I think we need more of, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, like, you know, I love going to, you know, Arsenal games or being in the pub, being so emotionally invested, you know, like if there's opposing fans there, usually we'll say arguments start, but that's just because you're so invested in the team and the outcome. But when you think about it, why do you need to get super angry and like, you know, like sometimes, you know, at football games in the UK, massive brawls will erupt over like a football game, which when you think about it is a bit silly, really. So sometimes I actually think the American system where people are just having a good time, it's good vibes, like the tailgating and stuff, is like, you know, probably, I don't want to say better, but like it's also like a really fun sort of environment that I'd love to experience as well. Yeah, I cannot wait to experience my first American college game, man. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.